Hey YouTube, today we're gonna attempt to repair this bathtub faucet. If you notice, right between the faucet and the bathtub, the caulking's released from the faucet itself, and what could happen is water could get back there, and eventually over time we'd have some terrible water damage below this tub, and it'll cost us a whole lot more to repair it then than it would now. So let's go ahead and try to repair this. Let's go ahead and get to it. Let's get to it. All right, we're gonna start by removing this thing. On the underside, there's an Allen screw. And we should just be able to take that off. All right, I was able to get this little Allen screw, this little hex set screw out. And then we just gotta remove this, remove the downspout. Now, there's nothing wrong with this downspout with a diverter on it. I just need to re-caulk this and clean this up a little bit. You can see that they put a lot, the people who originally did this, they put a lot of caulking down below here. There really shouldn't be a lot of caulking down below here, except they made some bad cuts here. That's why they did that. But you need to have a little bit of room where any moisture gets behind here could actually drain out. The way they caulked this really badly meant that they really couldn't seal that up. That's why they put the caulk in here. I'm gonna attempt to clean this up, get this caulking out so that this thing could fit flusher against this wall and get rid of all this junk. We're just gonna clean this caulking out. I'm gonna try to clean this hole up. So ideally we shouldn't have this hole here. They should have just had one hole where the pipe comes through. But of course they cut the tub bad, but they didn't wanna put a new tub in, so they just used it with a big old hole here. I'm gonna try to seal this up. I'm just gonna take I don't know if you can see this in the camera, but I just have a little piece of plastic. I'll put it on the back of this and use some room temperature vulcanizing silicone and stick it on there from the back, and then replace the downspout and caulk around it. So I'm gonna cut this piece of clear plastic down to size a little bit smaller and just seal it up from the front with some RTV, and then caulk it all up, and hopefully that covers that hole a lot better. This here is just some room temperature vulcanizing silicone, which means that it just cures at room temperature. While I'm at it, probably just gonna go ahead and try to cover up that top piece too. Same deal. That way there's a much smaller hole to deal with. So here's a close-up of that, where I just put some clear plastic with some RTV around it on the top and bottom, just to make that hole a little bit smaller. And now all we gotta do, this is relatively clean, is just slip that downspout back on there, tighten back up the set screw, and then put some regular caulking all the way around it. Okay, I just went and ran that set screw up a little bit into the bottom of this thing, and it should be good to just slide back on here. I think that's as far in as I could get it. Time to tighten this set screw up. Time to just put some caulking around that sucker now and be done with. Well, this is not my best caulking job, but I'll come back around and clean it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was one of these home hacks. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. God bless.